Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 from the 41. Penix here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield strip.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From midfield on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Penix on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They're going for it. He bats it forward on a quick touch pass. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. There's the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone. Getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Nothing on 1st and 5. That brings up 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. He's out in the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down throw for May. Allen on the catch. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. from the 29. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. On second down, Robinson. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Working quickly here. Third down, it's Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's a pickup of 9. And the Falcons will have a first. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 11. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Killer is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Going play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. That's complete. Here's Kirk. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Patriots with the football. 3rd and 4 coming up now. To the air yet again, May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. May throwing for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. May now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
May now on 3rd down. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a New England 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Man in motion headed right. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons take the lead just before halftime. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. To kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. May on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. He was looking Keenan Allen's way there. So 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing it just before halftime. And that's completed right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He'll take this at the 10. And he doesn't make it very far, tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, The coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's May. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. To the air on 1st down, May. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
May trying again here on 2nd. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Touchdown, New England. Here's Slide to try the point after. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They motion a receiver left. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Motioning him from the slot right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Breaks the tackle, still going. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
Biggest difference in the college NFL game, we know this, Kate, it's matchups. Right, that college game, so much more space with the wide hash marks. Not so much in the NFL. You've got to cultivate one-on-ones, cultivate matchups. Using the receiver as a runner, That was a matchup successful for this offense.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First down throw for May. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. On the gun, it's May. He's looking deep once again. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Robinson up the middle. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Slot receiver headed left. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast. Robinson on the inside give. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 3 yards. They're going to need a much bigger play than that on a lengthy 3rd and goal. Running with Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Richie Grant. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Atlanta! So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field. Score a touchdown, that's big time.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. And look at this return. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, here's May. On the move, headed right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Patriots trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. They fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
This one taken in by Baker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close.